Hey guys, this is your girl Lana Love. Thank you so much for joining Luv N Laughs. And I have a very dear person. I am 3 a.m. He's amazing artist, and everyone should go check him out. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
And for everyone that doesn't know you, tell them who you are.
All right. Well, I go by the name of I am artist. I write, sing, rap, produce, songwrite. Yeah,
You're a master of all trades, huh?
I'm out here.
And where are you from?
I'm originally from Fort Wayne, Indiana, but I currently reside in Atlanta.
Oh, nice. I've been to Atlanta once, actually.
Did you like it?
I did. I've been to, where did I go? Buckhead?
But yeah, that's where the money.
The mall was amazing. Let me tell you.
Yeah, you probably went. If I'm correct, you probably went to. That's usually the mall that's around the Buckhead area. That's popping. Everybody go there.
I was like a kid in a candy store. I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
What can I spend money on first?
Believe it or not, I only been there once.
Really?
Been there once. I do more online shopping. I don't like going out. I be chilling.
Well, now I started doing more online shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Like just to like wait online and stuff like that. Like just to wait in the store. But now it's like every time I hit that like order confirmation, I'm like waiting. I'm like, oh, okay. So when is my package?
Right. Exactly.
So how'd you get into the industry?
I got into the industry it started making hooks on YouTube. Like I've been making music for a long time. My way into the industry came from me selling hooks on YouTube. And I literally just dropped 2 within the last 48 hours.
So, oh my God. You didn't send me any?
I'm sorry.
I forgive you. I forgive you. Today I forgive you.
Thank you. As soon as it's done, I'll send them.
I like to be the first one to have everything. So
I understand.
See, exactly. No, but like I discovered you because you collabed with Chris Dior.
Yes, that's my guy. That's my brother from another mother.
So, and that's how I discovered you. And like, I'm like, oh, and then I've referred you to everyone I know, basically.
And it's crazy because with Chris, he found a hook of me online.
Oh, really?
He found a hook of me online. And apparently there's a bunch of other 3 a.m. Luckily, I'm the only I am 3 a.m. So he like, bro, I couldn't find you. Then one pop, I'm like, I think that's him. Clicked it. And then he was like, that was you. And now we.
No, I remember I tried, like, the first time I tried tagging you in something, it was like so many popped up. And I was like, I don't even know which one to pick. Like,
yeah, I like, it's weird because it's like, okay, before I changed my name to 3 a.m., my name was something else, and I'm not gonna say it because it's stupid. But
you can tell me in my ear. I promise I won't say anything.
But I changed my name, and before I changed my name, I searched. I'm like, okay, let me make sure 3 a.m. is really popping. The only people that popped up was a person who painted, and right. The company that closed down. I was like, all right, I should be good. A week after I changed my name, somebody within the same state I changed their name to 3 a.m. And then
really?
AM start popping up. I'm like, what in the? Yeah. So I had to make myself different by making myself I am 3 a.m. So
right. No, yeah. But like everyone needs to go check out his songs. Like it's dope. I love it.
Thank you so much.
So this show is all about sex and dating and everything like that. So let's get to it.
Go.
Don't be nervous. I promise. I don't bite. I promise.
Good.
So what was the best sexual experience you've had?
Best sexual experience I had. I feel like a porn star. I don't know. I had a lot.
I don't know. You're talking to one right now. So.
I know. Best sexual experience I had was probably, it was some years ago though. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, I want to say like 2015, but I felt like I levitated off the bed.
Isn't that the best though?
It was like I had an outer body experience. I'm like, wow.
That's the best though when you have that. So what's the worst experience you've had?
Worst experience I had was,
and I know you've had, because I've had, so.
yeah, the worst experience I had in a parking lot in my old hometown. In my hometown. She, for one, she couldn't take it, and she didn't.
Was she a virgin?
No, she just couldn't take dick, I guess.
Wow. How big are you?
No, I ain't little. So, yeah, couldn't take it, and she didn't know how to suck dick. So it was just like everything just kind of just. Like,
Was she biting?
Huh?
Was she biting you?
Wasn't biting. She just didn't know. I did have the worst head ever. Was terrible. But back to her. This girl.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that after.
Okay. Kind of did it for like I want to say like 5-10 seconds, and it was like, okay. I'm like, what the hell was that?
That was like, haha.
Yeah,
I told you.
it was very. I was like, you weird.
So if a girl says to you that like she doesn't give head, would you do anything with her? Would you like, or put her in the friend zone, or just say fuck it, I'm done?
I mean, are we talking about relationship wise or booty call?
Booty call. Let's start with booty call.
I'm not exactly tripping. As long as I still get, the pussy, we good. So
talk about the worst head experience you've had. You thought I forgot, huh?
Yeah, the worst.
No, I don't forget.
Me and my friend just finished a double date. We came from a basketball game. It was a basketball game. Came from a basketball game. I went over to her house. We go to her bedroom, and she starts down on me. As she's going down on me, she starts scraping my dick. I'm like, hey, wait, chill, chill. And then like,
my god,
every time she went down, she scraped it. I was like, okay, all right. I was like, get in doggy style. I can't do this no more.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bless her heart. I hope I never see her again.
I think we're all gonna pray for her.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Terrible experience. So.
Oh my god.
I want to know your best and worst experience.
Oh, so you're gonna flip it around on me.
Yeah. Let me know.
Well, I can honestly say I've had a lot of good ones, but the best is where, I mean, I'm fortunate enough to say I had a lot of good ones, but the worst one I've had was where I tell this story plenty of times because it's just the worst one I've had.
Okay.
I was on set and stuff, and the girl that I was shooting with smelled so bad.
Like down there?
Like everywhere.
Oh.
Everywhere. It was a hot summer day and everything. And like, she just smelled so bad. And I was just like, I can't do it. I had to walk out of set. Like, that's how bad it was.
Jeez. I'm sorry you had
like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves is BO and stuff like that. And like, I also, like, my biggest pet peeve is to have sex with socks on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, how do you feel about that? No.
You got to take the socks off?
You got to take the socks off. You got to take the socks off. Or else I just look at you weird. Like.
It depends. It depends. Because it depends on if I care about you or what, or if it was like, if I'm playing a night or something, or if it's a quickie. But most of the time, I have my socks off. On.
Okay. You don't sound very convincing, though.
It depends, because sometimes I keep them on and sometimes they got to come off. Like,
why? Just in case your feet get cold?
Just in case your feet get cold and you're hitting the pussy right when your sock end up upside down.
I never thought of that, but no, that's still my biggest pet peeve. Like every single time, like, so you want to take the socks off, or like, And people think I'm the crazy one, but no.
See, I don't, like I said, it's like 50-50. Sometimes I got the socks, sometimes I keep shoes on sometimes. So it's like,
I mean, listen, if it's a quickie and stuff like that, then yeah, I guess so. You need to keep the shoes on. But like if it's not, then like
I feel just I guess most of the times I be having quickies.
What's the how many times did you make a girl come in like one time?
Okay, so I literally set out a goal. There's a Big Sean and Janae, right? Where she talks about Big Sean giving her an orgasm like 9 or 10 times or something like that in one setting. So I set out to beat that, and I made this girl come 13 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long was the sexcapade?
Too long.
So afterwards, you're like, "Fuck this! I'm going to sleep. I'm done." Oh, there you are.
All right. Yeah. Somebody called me. My bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Actually, let me put my phone on. What's that mode called? What is it called?
Airplane mode?
Yeah, not airplane mode. Do not disturb.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. All right, somebody called me. It lasted from I want to say 7:30 to about I think it was like 12, 12, between 12 and 1 or 2, somewhere between there.
Oh, like, wow.
Yeah, trust me, it was breaks. It was breaks.
Oh, okay, that's what I was gonna ask you. Did you take breaks, or it was just like
definitely took some 5-10 minute breaks?
Like, oh, I need a drink or something.
I need some oxygen. And the crazy thing is, I only came once.
Right. That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I want like before it ended, I wanted to come one more time, but it just didn't happen.
You didn't have it in you?
Didn't have it in me. She drained me the first time.
But that means that it's a job well done.
Yeah, for sure. Sure. And then me and her had a weird falling out. I got a lot of weird situations with females.
Oh, do tell.
I
won't tell nobody.
We kind of just eye to eye, and then we was gonna have one more time. I curved her. I was like, never mind, I'm good. And yeah, I was like, no. And she recently just tried to come back. I was like, no. I didn't respond. I was like, leave me alone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like,
did she try to come back during pandemic?
Yeah, she wants some pandemic dick.
Yeah. Did you give it to her?
No.
I could tell in your eyes you're lying.
I'm not.
I'm watching you.
It was toxic. Oh, had to let her go.
But what did I want to ask you? So, do you prefer one night stands or relationships?
I prefer having a connection with somebody. Honestly, I would rather be connected with you and have a relationship. Now, don't get me wrong. One night stands are fine, but I would prefer to actually be involved with the person.
Me too, honestly. Like, I prefer a connection and a vibe with one person than a whole lot of people, just because, like, then after a while, it just becomes too stressful too. Like, yep. I've been there, done that type of thing, and I'm like, I'm at that point in my life where I'm just like, I'd rather just like fight with one person, make up with one person, have sex with one person. You know what I mean? Like, listen, a threesome is different, obviously.
Never had one. Almost had 5.
What?
Had one. Never had one. I almost had 5 though. That's the part that fucked me up.
How did almost and didn't happen?
All right. I'm trying to think. Which one is the most interesting one for me to tell? Okay.
Because it's fun. You're missing out.
Thanks for rubbing it in my face.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
Basically, I went on I was with my videographer. He was like, hey, come with me to, I think it was Cleveland. He was like, come with me to Cleveland. I got to shoot this guy a video. I don't want to go along. I was like, all right, cool. What he didn't tell me was that he was bringing 2 girls along. So he's like, I just got in the car. He was like, he he texted it to me as I'm sitting in the car. He's like, "Hey, I got a girl you already fucked, and I got a girl I want to fuck, and it should be work. It should work perfectly, right?" So that's his mindset. Little did he know, both of the girls wanted me. So, that didn't go planned for him, but
right, but it wasn't planned for you though.
it didn't because I didn't have a threesome. I was in a relationship. I didn't even have sex, so I was like, they tried to rape. They damn near tried to rape me, bro. They damn near tried.
But luckily you got out of it, so I don't know.
Yes, that was an almost threesome, and the only reason it didn't happen was probably because I was in a relationship. That's probably.
Wow, so you're loyal in a relationship, huh?
Yeah, I try to be. It's difficult when you're
on the road and stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
I know who you telling. I know.
But like, I try to be a good person. Like I said, I'd rather be involved with somebody when I have sex with them. So
how do you deal with the groupie situation?
Most of the time, I just put them in the fan zone, friend zone, the fan zone, treat them like fans. Like, thank you, I appreciate you supporting my music, and then not talk to them no more.
But I'm sure that they'll still try. So how would you deal with that?
Just keep saying thank you.
Just keep saying thank you.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy you like my
Thank you so much.
Keep it moving. They text back and then you ignore it.
That's true.
Yeah. So that's how.
Are you in a relationship now?
Yeah.
Oh, she's lucky.
Yeah, she got a big ass head too, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
That's okay. I'm sure that's what you love about her.
Yep, that's my.
How long are you in a relationship?
How long? Relationship? We've been on and off, but we just reached 5 years total.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So with you being on the road and you being an artist and stuff like that, she's okay with what you do?
What I do as in music or?
Yeah, as in the industry. I don't know what you do outside of the industry. As far as I know, you're loyal. So.
It took her a while to get used to it. Like she used to always like, when you coming home, and I'm like, I'm working. Like I might not come home for like 48 hours.
Right. Because you're in the studio or something like that.
So like that's sometimes an issue, but now she's getting to the point where she understands like, okay, he's moving around, he's working. So
right.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you communicate everything, then there's no reason not to trust. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you're not shady about anything.
It's just sometimes I be in like, we don't get sunlight. When we're in the studio, like it's a room. We don't see outside. So we don't even have clocks in there like that, other than like our phones. We don't even have clocks in there paying attention to the time. And it like I get there at 8. The next thing I know, it'll be 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh shit, let me text her and let her know I'm not coming back. Most she sleep, but at least.
But as long as like you send her that message saying like, hey, just thinking about you and I'm not coming home and blah blah blah. Sorry, I've been in the studio. Then communication is key.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's no reason not to trust and not to like be like, oh, okay, you know what, he's working, or instead of like, I don't know what he's doing and blah 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 and everything and blowing up your phone.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Oh my gosh, sometimes she make me mad when I'm just sitting there in the studio and she call me and I'm like, I'm working, and then she get mad at me. Like, I'm working.
Maybe she just wanted to have a conversation.
But it's hard to have especially like her. She has the worst time, and like I'll be in the studio recording, and I'm like, hold up a second, baby, I'm recording. I gotta go. All right, let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, but at least you pick up though. At least you pick up, so that's good.
Yeah.
You know, like I respect that a lot. Instead of like not picking up and being like, where the fuck are you? And why is he not picking up?
Right.
So, is she in the industry too or no?
Hell no.
Do you prefer it that way?
Kind of. Like, okay, I literally just posted on my Instagram. I was like, I can't date an artist. I couldn't date an artist because if we get into an argument, that argument's gonna end up in a song, and then I'm gonna end up dissing you back, and we just gonna be a dissing ass couple or exes. I don't want to do that.
So where do you get your inspiration from for your songs and stuff?
I
Is
get,
it from your relationships?
I pull my inspiration from songs, from either past experience. Uh, I pull it from my friends' situations sometimes because for some reason I'm the person everybody comes to talk about their problems. I don't know why.
Isn't that the best when like you're the best at giving advice, but the worst at taking it?
I hate it.
Because that's me.
So exactly. My friends, I take it from past experiences. I also sometimes I make songs about the future, like the future life I want to live. So um that's basically where I pull it from. And I try to make sure that everything is still relatable because I don't want to make music that people can just like vibe to and listen to, but I want people to be able to relate and come back to it because they felt something, you know?
Right. Like that song that I remember that you said that you hated, but I loved it.
Opposites.
Yes. Yes. That was my song. I'm like, yo, it spoke to me. Like, I loved it. I was like, and then I think I told you that, and you're like, oh, really? That's the song?
I like okay, when I listen to the lyrics now, I understand. But when I made it, especially in the process of making the whole entire EP that I made, 3 hours, I'm like, it fits, but it just don't feel like the rest of the album. But it was cool,
Right.
kind of separate everything and it made it pop. Everybody liked that song. Like everybody who's heard it likes that song. I just wasn't the biggest fan of it. It almost did.
Really?
Mhm.
But is that how you feel about a lot of your songs?
That's how I feel when I'm in the process of making a project. Process of a full body of work. I want everything to flow and concisively and be cohesive. And
Right.
if it doesn't flow, songs get cut. Or if I feel like something doesn't match the energy of the rest of the album, it get cut. That song almost got cut because it just didn't feel like the rest of it to me. But I was like, it still got a really good.
No, I love it. So everyone should go check it out, even though he doesn't, but I do. So
I told I like it. Hey, it's called look up. I am 3 a.m. All one word. Opposites attract. I
yes, and his other songs too. It's really good.
am.
So I have a few questions to ask you.
Okay.
It's from a card game, actually.
Oh
So-
God. All now I'm terrified. Look.
Don't be terrified. Don't be. So let's see. Do you prefer sex to be rough, nice, or a mixture of both?
um, I feel like I'm a rough sex person. Pull the hair, smack the ass. Yeah, that's kind of my lane, you know. But I can't be sensual as well, and cater.
Right.
Basically,
So are you dominant? Were you more dominant or more submissive?
I'm I would say I'm dominant, but like I said, I also try to cater to the woman. So I try to make sure that I'm doing what she wants because at the end of the day, that's
Right.
so.
A happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life. But then again, a happy spouse, happy house. So I gotta be happy.
No, 100%. I feel that it goes both ways.
For sure.
Like I 100% feel that it goes both ways. Like both of you have to be happy in order to like be a good relationship.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Let's see what else.
Which one do you like?
I like like a mixture. It has to be. I need to be in the mood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I do like it rough. Don't get me wrong. I do. I'm not into the whole like bondage or anything. That I'm not into. But I do like it rough, like slapping. You can't pull my hair though, because I paid a lot of money for it. But I don't. There's no shame in my game of telling you that. But yeah, I mean, like, what's your favorite position?
It depends. Pretty missionary. I want to see that face. Let me see them eyes roll
You
back.
know what? Call me old fashioned, but I like missionary too.
Let me see them eyes back.
Exactly, and you can make it fun and everything instead of just like, oh, let's just do this and that's it.
Exactly.
The whole jackrabbit thing.
Plus, I like boobs too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like ass. I'm literally people like, are you an ass guy or a tits guy? I'm like, I like titties and I like ass. I like titties maybe a little bit more.
Oh, really?
both. I love both. I can't really like. I love both.
Do you prefer natural or no?
I prefer natural, personally.
But I'm sure you wouldn't mind if like it was done.
I prefer natural.
Well, thank God I'm all natural.
Hey,
Hey,
look,
thank
I
God.
appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Crazy. I'll be looking at your picture like, look at her. Go look at her. Exactly. Pretty face, natural body, you got it.
Yes. Mama, I made it. Do you prefer hair down there or no?
I prefer shaved. I prefer hairless. But if it's a little fur, I'm a man. I'm not messed up about it.
No, but like if it's a bush or whatever.
If it's a bush like this,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna be like, take care of that.
Yes, I agree with you. I agree. I like it like soft and hairless and
Look, if it's hair, let it not be a lot, but I prefer none.
right. Exactly. Like, and I never understood the whole like landing strip or whatever. I'm like, no. I remember for porn scenes, like a lot of producers were like, "Can you grow out your bush?" I was like, "No." Sorry, take it or leave it. Like, this is
Right.
me. Like, I'm not doing it for any scenes, nothing. And the worst, the one that I told you about, the worst sex experience I had, she had a bush like crazy. And it was a hot summer day. So it was stinky as shit, too. And she had armpit hair. And she had, like, more hair on her body than I have on my head. So, yeah, you could just imagine. You would walk out on set, too.
Yeah. But okay. Situation where I almost walked out on a video shoot.
No, oh, do tell.
I don't want to say exactly what video, but then again,
No, don't say exactly what
I
video.
don't give a fuck. But okay, so I had this video shoot. The whole day everything was going smooth. I mean, one person was a little bit late to a shoot, but it's cool. Everything worked out. We were shooting. Everything was going perfect. Then we had to go to the hotel for the bedroom scenes. They weren't actual sex scenes, but they were supposed to look like sex scenes. Supposed to be moments. And she ended up taking off her pants and putting on some shorts. She had panties under, and everything was going fine until I laid her on her back and spread her legs, and the smell just smacked me in the face.
Oh my god! What'd you do?
My reaction got caught on camera. I just had to fight through. My reaction got caught on camera. He cut it, luckily, but I was like, as soon as the legs opened, I said,
"Oh my god, I would die, die."
Almost did, and then I'm like, all right, we need to hurry up and get through these scenes. So at this point, stay on point. I'm trying to stay on point. I'm like, cameraman, are you ready? You ready? Let's go. So
there's no breaks. There's absolutely no breaks.
Then there's this one scene where she had to be sitting with her, like it was supposed to look like she was on my dick, but her ass was like on my lower abdominal chest area, and that means the pussy is close to my face. I'm like, bro, hurry up and shoot these shots, please, please, please.
Oh my god! You couldn't tell her nicely to like, I don't know, wash up.
The crazy thing is, she said she showered before she got to set. Her hair was wet still, so I'm sitting there like her pH might just have been unbalanced. I don't know.
Oh my god! But there's things for that.
Maybe not aware. And okay, this is gonna sound bad. It's gonna sound bad, but I had not recently, but I had a fling with her with one of her friends back in the day, and her friend's vagina kind of wasn't the freshest.
Really?
So I think it's just a friend group.
So it runs in the front. It's in the front pack.
It runs in the friendly, yeah.
No, like for me, I'm so self-conscious about that. Like I can't. Like I always like if I smell something, I'm like, oh my god, what is that? It can't be me.
Right. I feel that. I can't deal with other people's.
No, like, and especially, how do you not smell yourself? That's the thing too.
Like I know, like let's say I just get done playing basketball. I know when I stink. I know when to stay away from other. I'm gonna stay away from.
I'm
Bro.
gonna take a shower and I'll be back.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's like some people don't. I don't know. I don't know how she didn't know that down there smelled like. But
oh my god.
yeah.
Did she hit you up after?
Hit me up after about
to hang out and stuff and
kinda. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
she
probably guess you just like dubbed
yeah,
her and
I was like, hey,
I'll
thanks,
fix you later.
thanks for being
Thank you for all the work though.
yeah, and actually my girl was on set during the video shoot. And
oh really?
yeah, so while she's on me, she whispered in my ear, she was like, next time don't bring your girlfriend. I was like, what the hell does that mean?
Is your girl with you a lot on set?
Usually well, most times she is. It's a few times I told her not to be like I shot this video called Best and she wasn't on set. But but like it was no sexual scenes or nothing. I just kind of preferred her not being on set. It was a lot going on. So
okay.
but most of the time she'd be there. Most of the time.
That's good though. I find it cute. Like if I'm like in a relationship or whatever and like that's how you guys spend time together too, especially if you two are both busy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
At least that's how I feel.
Yeah, no, it is. It's just sometimes she can make shit a little awkward.
How?
Because of the content I'm recording. Like I remember I was watching an interview about like Will Smith and Jada, and it was weird watching her on set or something, you know, or what it was weird of her watching me on set. Shit, like it's kind of weird, especially when you're supposed to act like you in the moment. And I'm a pretty good actor, so she might be like, "This nigga like her for real." Like, you know?
Do you guys ever fight like afterwards or no?
Nah, for the most part, we pretty adult about it. We talk everything out for the most part. Everything goes pretty swill.
So there's no jealousy or anything.
Not that I know of. Not that she tells me about.
What about in the beginning?
In the beginning, it was a totally different story. Like I had a video that wasn't even super sexual. And I couldn't release it for 2 years. Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because she said no?
Yeah. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, babe, sorry, this is my business. I'm not my business. This is how I'm making my money, my living. So you can't dictate what I can and can't release. Like I will respect your boundaries on certain things, but you can't what I release and what I don't.
Right. Would you ever put her in a video?
I try to keep my personal life, my personal people out of my videos. Like so everybody is usually paid actors.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. How long do you prefer sex to last and why?
I don't know what it is about me, but I last extremely long. And
do you? How long?
Too long. It's irritating, if you would. Like, yeah, I'm like, sometimes
what was the longest you've lasted?
The longest I've lasted.
Besides that whole sexcapade for like 5 hours.
The longest I've lasted
without breaks.
Without breaks, probably like 45 to an hour without breaks. Then I took a break.
And then you took a break, and you're like, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm going to bed."
Nah, not like if she's pleasured, sure, I might go to bed. But if not, I got to keep going. I get her right, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I yeah, I just like some people come within the first like 5-10 minutes.
Right.
No.
Not you.
No. I kind of wish I could. Like back in the day.
So you don't have quickies, huh?
I can't do quickies and actually come, no. like sometimes the first three strokes might feel amazing, and then it's just like, all right, bet. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
Where's the weirdest place you've had sex in, though?
Weirdest place, probably in the woods. Yeah. In the woods.
There was no tigers and lions and bears, oh my.
No. It was definitely those flies, bugs, all kinds. But it was,
I'm sure. So, how many mosquito bites did you get?
if I remember properly, I don't remember having any, but I had off spray on me. But that's the bad. That actually made it terrible because I had off spray on my hands and I was rubbing it on my body. And so I pulled my dick out. She sucked it and it had off spray on it. I was like,
Ew!
oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry. I feel.
Oh my god! But I mean, I think it's so much fun to like have sex in a public place. Just the whole adrenaline, like of thinking that you might get caught, hoping that you won't get caught, but thinking that you might get caught. Like the whole having sex in a car. You know what I mean? Like it's fun. Like not for nothing. It's fun. It's the most uncomfortable thing in the world.
Terribly uncomfortable.
It's the most uncomfortable thing in the world, but it's fun at the same time because it's like I feel like I'm in high school all over again.
Right. The craziest place I had sex was another crazy place in a movie theater. I was in the top right corner of a movie theater, and I almost came inside her. I had to push her off.
You're like, nope, I don't want no kids today.
Don't want no kids. I have no kids. Not ready for them right now.
No, the weirdest place I had sex in was a dance floor of a club.
Oh, wow. How?
I think I was like 19 or something. I had a long coat on.
Oh.
So it was just like, I was a little bit of a wild child.
I feel it.
And it was funny because it was like right next to like my friend and her husband or whatever. And they didn't even realize what was going on. They just thought that we were just dancing, like, oh, okay. And I'm like, oh, all
right. I had a situation like that. I remember it was me and my girl in my bed, and my nephew walked in, but we was laying down, so it looked like we watching TV, but we.
Yeah, it's like one of those like where no one knows anything, and it's great.
But I think he knew. He was sitting there like, what y'all doing? I was like, watching
Let
TV.
me watch you. This is free live porn going on.
Just like. Yeah.
Did you finish?
That time, yeah. After he got the hell out.
Why, you can't have an audience?
Not my nephew.
No. That's a little too weird. No.
Yeah. Could I have an audience? I prefer not to.
Mm-hmm.
Prefer to be solo dolo, just me and her. That's.
But let's say she wants a threesome. Would you give it to her?
She don't. I've been trying to get one from her forever. I'm saying like, please.
Really?
Please, just one. Maybe.
But the one thing you don't do is you don't have a threesome with like people that you know, just because then it's gonna be weird.
Mm-hmm.
But what if she wants a threesome with another guy?
I guess I feel her. No. No. I guess that's the double standard. That's the silver lining. It's like.
No, it's a double standard. You were right.
Yeah, I want to have a threesome with a woman, but I definitely don't want to have a threesome with a man. Like, right. Then again, back in the day, probably when I was like 18, 19-ish.
That was last year, huh? No, I'm kidding.
I do got a baby face, but that's not the case.
You do.
I'm gonna be 27 this year.
Wow. I'm gonna be 38. Holy shit. Damn, I feel old now.
No. Stop it.
That's okay. I don't feel 38, so.
I don't feel 26. I feel like I'm 58.
Yeah, like there are times when I'm like, oh, okay, I'm 37 going on like 98.
Mm-hmm.
We're good.
Yeah. Actually, I just thought about it. There's one more two more places that were weird, and they both had the same little sex venture.
Please do tell.
So
this is all about sexcapades.
Yeah. So with this girl, this is actually my first time meeting her. She got in the car. We started talking, and I kind of didn't want to talk, so I kind of just pulled it out. She's like, "Oh, straight to it." I didn't come here to talk. It's 3:00 in the morning.
Well, you should have led with that then, because I'm like, damn, you just pulled it out like that.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to talk. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, at 3 a.m, no one's trying to talk.
Exactly. So I'm sitting there like, I was like, no, I'm not trying to put it out. And she's like, oh, wow, straight to it. It's like, yep. So then she started head and she's like, she came up. She's like, can you go somewhere else? I don't want to do this in front of my house. My parents might come out because we still in high school.
Okay.
So like, all right, bet. I drive off. This is my first time getting roadhead out. Car. And then the back.
Were you able to concentrate?
A little bit. Like, it started deep throat, kind of hurt a little bit. Yeah. It was like, I was like, I'm like, wait, hold up. And then a police.
Wait, hurt?
Yeah.
It's not supposed to hurt.
It hurt. I think it's the way it bended or something. I don't know. It hurt. I don't know. I didn't
Oh, no. Or maybe she just wasn't doing it properly.
Maybe she wasn't.
Because it's not supposed to hurt. Like, it's supposed to feel good, not pain.
Yeah, it hurt. It was the way it bent or something. I don't know. And then while we're doing that, a police officer pulls up next to me. Like, he pulled up next to me. I'm like, oh, shit. So I hold her head down like, hey, wait, it's a police officer right here. Chill.
Oh my God.
Running a red light. Luckily, not while he was there. And then I ended up, the first place I pulled over was a church. I didn't know it was a church parking lot until I looked.
Oh my God.
I said, we got to get out of here.
Because you have morals and you couldn't do it in front of the church.
Yeah, and then I ended up in I'm not going to say it's a worse place, but damn near equally as bad. I ended up in an elementary parking lot. Like,
how?
It was right around the corner.
I mean, you know what? I don't know.
So,
I don't know which one I would prefer more. The parking lot of an elementary or church? Probably not neither, but.
Exactly. It was a terrible situation. And then the bad thing is, after I dropped her off, I ended up, this is about to get really dark. After I dropped her off, she asked me, did I want to spend the night? Because she noticed I was tired. I said no, because it was a one-night thing. I did not ever want to damn near talk to her again.
After she hurt you?
Yeah, facts. Ouch. You know? Learn how to give head better.
Right. But, maybe she did. Maybe she did after you. So maybe, like, I don't know.
Maybe. And then spend the night, I said no. I'm driving home, and I end up falling asleep while I'm driving. I get in a car accident and almost die.
Oh, my God.
I feel like that's because I had sex in the church parking lot, though.
Karma's a bitch.
Exactly.
Well, thankfully you're still here.
Yeah, I'm happy I'm still here. But it's just like, yeah, I've never went to go do a late night because I just used so much energy having sex that it was just like, all right, I'm tired.
It takes so much time and effort just to find the right parking spot just to have sex in a car. Like, you spend more time looking for parking than you do actually doing the act.
Well, I can't say that for me. Well, I told you I can't say that for me. I last pretty
well, in New York, that's how, like, there's nowhere to park. I mean, you can find, I'm sure you can find places, but.
I'm in New York. I want to go.
You've never been to New York?
Never been to New York.
You and your girl should definitely go. Like, I'll show you around.
For sure. We just got back from Miami.
Oh, so, I love Miami.
Miami is a vibe. The only thing I don't like about Miami is how stupid everybody is. I mean, they don't care about masks, social distancing. They all in each other's face and big crowds. I'm like, oh.
Well, it's like, oh, pandemic? What pandemic? But isn't Atlanta the same way?
At least people wear masks.
Really?
They weren't doing that at all in Florida. I've probably seen maybe a total of 10 masks out of maybe.
Like, I know everyone from New York moved to Florida because of the whole pandemic.
Tripping. It's tripping.
And then, like, Atlanta, too. Like, they're, like, everything's open and stuff. Like, New York is the last one to get on the wave.
See, everything is open, but we still like they require masks today and they go everywhere.
Well, yeah, like
In
you still
Florida,
need to wear a mask. In Florida, no, you don't need to. It's not mandatory. It's optional.
it's weird. I like it. I was like, I gotta get out of here.
You stayed in South Beach?
Say that again.
You stayed in South Beach?
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where I stayed exactly. I just know I was right down the street from Miami Airport, and then I ended up driving all the way to Ocean Drive or Ocean Road.
Okay. So yeah, you were by South Beach.
Mm-hmm. So
Nice.
yeah.
I mean, at least you got away.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I didn't travel the whole pandemic. I'm like, I want to go somewhere.
Have you went anywhere yet, or you still just been in New York?
I just been in New York, like, because I'm like, with the whole pandemic and everything, I'm like, I wanted to calm down first.
Yep.
And then I'll go.
I feel that. I feel that 100%. Actually, I had Corona last year, like January.
I'm sure. Oh wow.
Yeah, it was terrible. Like last year.
When it first just came out, pretty much.
Oh my God, I felt like I was like, I don't want to feel this ever again.
Did you go to the hospital?
I didn't go to the hospital.
Well, thank God.
Didn't go to the hospital. I just did a bunch of remedies. I drank a lot of citrus, like zinc stuff,
right?
All types,
like a lot of vitamins and stuff, and
like it was bad. It was to the point where it was my body was so cold. I wore like 4 pairs of sweats, 4 hoodies.
Oh my God!
I had 3 covers, still shivering.
And you couldn't smell anything, nothing, or taste anything?
It was terrible. My body was so much pain.
Thank God you're here now, though.
Yeah. I fought. I had it.
Exactly. You're a fighter.
Yeah. So.
You're a lover and a fighter.
Lover. Look. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I fight for what I love.
I love that. Any new projects coming up?
I'm working on it. I'm actually sitting on 5 projects. But I want to make sure I get the right amount of new listeners and so on and so forth while I drop it. I love my fans that I currently have, but I'm trying to.
I'm a fan.
You know? You're one of them?
Yes.
Look, I love you. I love you for it. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So, yeah, I appreciate every last. Trying to expand my reach. And the next project I'm gonna put out, I really wanted to do something. I might not end up on the billboards. I might not get famous from it, but I just want a lot of people to hear it and be able to resonate with it. People keep playing it over and over again. I just want to reach people. So that's my goal. I'm trying, working my hardest.
And I see you. You're putting in work and everything, and you're doing amazing. And you collabed with a lot of like well-known artists too, right?
Most part, I mean, I've written for Chris Brown. I've written for Trey Songz. I've worked with Christian Dior.
Right.
I've sent some records out to Cardi.
Nice.
Yeah, so I've been trying to expand my reach. So yeah, I've been working my ass.
I mean, listen, like during this whole thing, like it taught us how to hustle harder, basically.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else. Like pretty much, I'm the type that like I like to work and stuff, and now it's like, oh, what do I do now? So like it pushes me to do a lot of other things. You know what I mean? Because nothing is open, so might as well think of a new plan.
Exactly.
To do something.
And it's weird though. It's like during the pandemic, it's like a lot more people buying books and needing features and so on. So I'm just writing. I'm writing crazy. I'm like, this pandemic was dangerous happening to me.
It's a blessing and a curse.
It helped me expand my reach, but it brought eyes on me, and I just was able to work with it. That's the beauty of it.
Right. But before I let you go, where can everybody find you?
Okay. My Instagram is both the same, 3 a.m. So, I'm on all streaming platforms. All you got to search is I am 3 a.m. It's all word. Put that all together, you'll find me. I pop up everywhere. And
It's true.
that's really it. I'm also on TikTok. You know, I'm a little funny sometimes. So
Oh yeah, so you do the TikTok dances?
I do not, but I will get in. I will
You
get on.
don't do the TikTok dances, like.
Nah,
Eh.
that's also 3 a.m. 260. I try to keep all of them very similar. So, yeah, that's where you can find me. I'm like I said, I'm everywhere. You can either search 3 a.m. or 3 a.m. 260, and I'm gonna pop up.
Perfect. Thank you so much again for this.
Having me.
This was awesome. Thank you.
Sure.